So in this video, I want to show you the importance of sticking to your strategy and sticking to your plan and not worrying when you go on a losing streak, because losing streaks happen. It's all based on whether you stick to your risk to reward management, stick to the plan, stick to the strategy, and look at it at the end of a month rather than what you've done at the end of the day or what you've hit at the end of the week. We look at it as a monthly thing. And if you've entered the month in profit, it's been a good month. So for example, this is every single trade we've taken since the start of January. So since the 2nd of January, every trade that we've taken and with the losses and wins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and show you, for example, how we went on a 6-day losing streak here. And I'm going to show you how we've ended in the last couple of weeks, where we're sitting now at the 20th of January. So we'll go back. I'll show you every trade. So on this pair, AUD/JPY, we trade the Tokyo Open. And what we aim for on that is a 5-to-1. So we go for a 5-to-1 on the Tokyo Open for AUD/JPY. And this is how it panned out. On the 2nd of January, we took this trade and we hit our 5-to-1. Okay, so we're up 5 units now. So if you're risking 1% of your account, let's just say you're using a $100,000 account and you're risking 1%. So you're up $5,000 so far. Now, this is when the losing streak happens. Now, when this losing streak comes in, it's very important to not think my strategy doesn't work, my system doesn't work, I'm going to try something new, try something different. It's very crucial and very important that you stick to the plan and you just continue doing everything as normal. Keep your risk to reward the same. Don't try and over risk. Don't try now to, if we take a couple of losses now, to try and win your money back and double up, anything like that. Just keep everything the same. Now, the second day, we got stopped out. We're minus 1,000. So now we're $4,000. Third day, we lost again. So now we're $3,000. Fourth day, lose again. Now we're $2,000. Fifth day, lose again. Now we're $1,000. Sixth day, we lost again. Unfortunately, just got stopped out here by not much at all. And then it continued in the direction that we wanted. So I personally don't re-enter those sorts of trades because more often than not, it would start consolidating and you're just chasing your tail. You're buying, you're selling, you're buying, you're selling before you know you've had 3, 4, 5 losses in a row. So we don't worry about that. So we are now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're back to 0. And then on the 7th day, we took another trade. Again, took another loss, unfortunately. Again, so it's wicked us in on the opening candle. Right there. Right here. It's come in, just wicked us in. Just entered us, retraced, stopped us out, and then continued. Which, again, it's really frustrating when that happens. But the worst thing you can do is try and chase it. So we just let it be. So now we're -1. So we're minus $1,000. But then the next day, we hit our win. Bang, we hit our 5-to-1. Right there, we hit our 5-to-1. So now we're up. So now we're plus $4,000. Then the next day we had a loss. So now we're at 3,000. Another loss, 2,000. 5-to-1. So now we're at $8,000. Then -1. $7,000, -1, $6,000. So we're ended. So even though we went on this massive losing streak here, and we've taken a lot, we've lost more than we've won. So we've had 3 wins, and then the rest were losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 losses, 3 wins, and we're still up 6% of your account after 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks of trading. So that's it. Just goes to show you that if you got your risk to reward correctly, for me, for example, on this, I aim for 5-to-1s. Yes, we don't hit them as often. Yes, we go on losing streaks more often than we would if we were going for a 2-to-1 or a 1-to-1. But in the long run, if I was looking at it from a daily basis or a weekly basis, I would have given up after this losing streak. I would have got excited that I hit the 5-to-1, all happy, and then gone on a losing streak. And when I got to here, I was minus $1,000. That's when most people say, okay, the strategy doesn't work. It's all bullshit. I've got to look at something different. I've got to change it up a bit. The markets aren't giving me what I want. The system's not working correctly. I need to change. And that's when most people start looking at new systems, mucking around with their risk to reward, making their stop losses bigger and their take profits smaller and things like that. Where in the long run, if you just leave the system as it is, just get the system, leave it, and just do it every single day, the same thing, same time, then in the long term, you're going to be profitable. It just all comes down to what you're risking, and are you risking more than you can afford. So if you can't afford to risk $1,000 per trade, then don't do it. If you can only afford to risk $50 a trade, only risk $50 a trade. If you can afford to risk $100, only risk $100 a trade. You don't want to be taking a loss and it hurting. You want to take the loss, and if you take the loss and it doesn't hurt, then you're risking enough. So for example, if you're thinking about what you want to win rather than what you're willing to lose, you're already lost, because you want to be thinking about what you're willing to lose, not what you're willing to win. There is no secret. That's just exactly how it is. That's how trading is. You're going to win, you're going to lose, you're going to go on losing streaks, you're going to go on winning streaks. Same strategy, same time every day. And that's it. I teach this in my Discord. For anyone who wants to join the Discord, we trade live every single day for the London and Tokyo sessions. The link's in my bio. Also, if you're an Australian or New Zealand resident and you want to get 1 to 500 leverage with a broker, BlackBull Markets are offering 1 to 500 leverage for Australian and New Zealand residents. Also, they've just won the tightest spreads for 2025 for gold. So very reputable company. Again, if you want to look into going and using the exact broker that I use, BlackBull Markets, I'll put the link in my bio. Check it out, jump on board, and stay consistent, and let's get it.